Hi, my name's Steve Brown and I'm captain of the Great Britain Wheelchair Rugby team. Before my injury I enjoyed my lifestyle. I was working abroad for a holiday company in the south of France, in Spain, and I'd been working with them for 4 or 5 years, and I'd worked up through the positions and was working as an area manager, and that was cool. June 2005 I cooked a meal and was out on the balcony having a meal, and I fell off the balcony. Just a freak accident really. And then when I landed I knew that I'd done something bad, but it wasn't like I was falling for miles or slipped and was in the air for a long time. It was only the first floor, so 12 foot maximum. I didn't even know really that I had fallen. It all happened so fast. It was just like the next thing I knew I was on the floor. But as soon as I realised I was on the floor, I realised I couldn't move to get back up again either. So it was quite a moment really, you got, oh, I've fallen, oh, I can't get up again. And then I was flown back to the UK after 2 or 3 weeks in intensive care in Germany, Cologne. And when I got back to the UK, they really taught me. They couldn't make me better because you can't fix a spinal cord. But they really told me what had happened to me and what my injury was and what it meant for the future. And then they really just helped me rebuild for the best possible outcome. They taught me how to get dressed again, shower, use my hands again because the injuries left me with complications in my hands. And although they couldn't make anything come back, they taught me how to make the most of what I had left. And then I went down and watched a game of Wheelchair Rugby, and I suppose that was like a tipping point for me. It was a change in my attitude, a change in my personality, and a change in my outlook on life. And when I went down and watched these people playing wheelchair rugby, they were my role models and my inspiration. And a couple of days after I left hospital, I went to my first training session with the Kent team. And that was the start of my new life.
Brown, he's got Kerr, he's got 20 seconds.
I got there, I didn't know the people, I didn't know the sport, I didn't know the rules, I didn't know anything. And normally I didn't know how to do things for myself, everything was brand new. And normally when you try something different, it will be with people you know and you're all trying something new, or it might be in a new place but it's the rules, there's always some sort of consistency. But this, I just didn't know anything. But they were so welcoming and so inviting and so accommodating and so understanding and full of empathy for my situation that I realised that they weren't just good role models and looked like the way that they were with the sport when I went and watched them for the first time. They were fantastic people. And I really wanted to be like them, and I'm better now because of them. Like, they taught me. They didn't just teach me the rules of the game or teach me how to get in and out the rugby chair or how to play and that kind of thing. They taught me little tricks about, oh, have you tried this? It helps you get in and out of your car faster, or when you get dressed, do this instead of that. And it's like, oh yeah, that's faster, that's better. And they made my life just day to day easier. And to then end up going full circle and be captain of those people that I completely looked up to, and you know, I looked at them for direction and help and guidance and support. And then when I was captain, they were looking at me for help, direction, guidance and support. And I never thought that little old Steve Brown was going to be doing that, you know? Rio's the next challenge. We finished 5th in London. I went to London for a medal. I went to London with the expectations of a medal, thinking that me and the team were good enough to get a medal. UK Sport thought we was going to medal, our coaches, you know, the anticipation, the pressure was on. And I failed. No, I didn't get a medal. And I really want one. But I am looking forward to Rio, and I'm looking forward with the excitement of taking part. The parade, you know, through the heart of London, brought back a lot of memories for me actually, because I was chosen to lead the parade in 2008 to represent all the hopefuls for 2012. So there was me from the Paralympics and then a rower from the Olympics leading the parade in 2008, and then to go from being a hopeful to the captain of the team, you know, was fantastic for me. And then to be there, and the crowds were huge. You know, there were some times when it was going through London where the streets or whatever coming off the sides of the road, I couldn't see the back of the crowds. It just went out of view. You know, having the public support there, it does help, without doubt, because it helps you find those little percentages and push that a little bit harder and everything. You know, when you're in there and there's 13,000 people cheering for you as you're trying to do something, you work a little bit harder on that something you're trying to do. But the winning was because I wanted to win for me and my teammates. You know, I wanted a medal.